Hey guys, it's here bringing you another video. Welcome back to a new recording week. We finished the alphabet challenge the end of last week, and I'm back from like a mini vacation. Queen Pleb and Maya are still there, so I'm actually home alone for the week. But we are going to have a good time. So we're playing Vlad, partially because I keep seeing millions of Vladimirs. Oh, okay, I can't show you guys the VLADIMIR. If I get a downtime, I'll show you. But if it is Smolder mid by the look of it, these two are duo, so I'm going to have to be careful of being camped. But they're a duo Smurfs, but they're a bot lane. They're support AD carry. The Smolder's an AD carry main, the Sejuani is a support main, so hopefully they won't be that good.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
We're against Draven, Leona, Vayne, Poppy. Vayne is not paying attention, obviously. Lovely. Worth knowing of me recording today. So this is the 26th of August. I got an alert on my Twitch when I began streaming. This is my 10-year anniversary of being a Twitch partner. 10 years. Did not expect that, you know. I've told you guys many times, but this whole being a content creator thing was not in my grand plan, really, you know. I did this as a little extra thing that I between what we call sixth form college here in the UK and university. I took a gap year, and I wasn't doing anything, so I was like, I'll just start doing a bit of YouTube. Why not? So again, there was no, oh my god, this is going to be my full-time thing for a decade. No, I literally thought I'd be doing it a little bit, just, you know, basically killing time until university started. And I remember I started university and I had about 4,000 YouTube subscribers, and I kept doing it through uni, and I think I finished uni with about 70,000. And then the year after uni, 2016, I finished uni. 2017 was one of my like best number years, because obviously I went full time. So yeah, Naragus, 20 months with Prime. Thank you so much, dude. So Smolder mid, again, seen quite a lot of people play Smolder mid recently. Obviously, I think a lot of them are just trying to copycat Caps, but even though it's just not the same in solo queue than it is pro play, hilariously, because these two are duo, it might emulate that a little bit more. But yeah. So again, was a bit confused that our Vayne willingly took Vayne against a Draven. Not something you usually would see, and they're not a Vayne player. Yeah, I'm not rushing Deathcap. When I see Vlad's rush Deathcap, it annoys me. It's such an expensive item to rush. Oh, Huzzy Cannon. So, like, you know, it's a good item, but because of how expensive it is, like, if you get, I don't know, early game goes amazing for you, get randomly a triple kill. Okay, go Deathcap first. But because you're delaying your first item by several hundred gold compared to other people, it's like where there's going to be a dragon fight or something, you're just going to be so much weaker because you're holding out for Deathcap. Yeah, I kind of wanted to play Vlad just to see what it's about. I've not played Vlad in quite a long time, and he's seemingly really popular right now. Dude, nice. Bring back Will of the Ancients. What an item. Late game, both teams are pretty decent, but I think as long as we can kill Smolder, our late game probably is better. And from what I've seen, hilariously, most of the games that I'm seeing people play Vlad, it's against Smolders. I don't know why, but that just seems to be what's happening. And most of the Vlads, early game, it's an AD carry in the early game. Hilariously, they're just really annoying right now because their autos are just so much more powerful than a mage. can kill him. Yeah! All right, we're going Death Cat first item. What?
I've got you under my skin.
Dude. That's absolutely massive. That's what she said. I'm 12 years old. We might actually go for Death Cap. As I literally said, it annoys me when Vlads go Death Cap and they're having a passive early game. We just absolutely popped off. So I'm holding it. I'm holding that. Whether I go Death Cap or not, we'll see. It could be go into a Cosmic instead, but when you've committed to one large rod, you kind of need to get in, like, commit to the other. She's never said that to me. I'm so sorry. My condolences. I tell you all, one benefit of weight loss. I'm just saying.
I love a warrior with heart, never a stale moment.
Okay. Yeah, I've lost now 37 pounds since June 24th, so the weight loss is going good. Come on, guys. Okay, at least Draven died, but still not great. Mulder does more damage than you'd actually expect him to do in the early game, but I think it's just AD carries at the moment in general.
Let's pool our efforts.
Any reason for playing Vlad? Yeah, just because I'm interested. I've seen so many Vlads recently that there has to be something to it. I've not seen Vlad in ages, and in the last week, I've probably seen like 5. I'm like, why have I seen 5 Vladimirs? So it's more me kind of going, why are people playing Vlad? Oh my god. Let's go, Poppy Doo! This, again, we did say the Sedge is a support main. Without sounding too mean, support mains genuinely are the worst if they have to play other roles. I think that's just kind of obvious. And hilariously, the most, like, jungle is very difficult because it's very unique. So a support main playing jungle does not sound great. Hilariously, I think what role would I put most support mains in if I had to put them in any? Probably AD carry. Because they should have knowledge about bot lane in general. That's not going well. It's basically what's happened in bot lane is our Vayne picked Vayne into a Draven. That's just a really, really bad idea. It's you've just got a late game hyper carry against the lane bully of bot lane. That's just not a great mix. Yeah, I was just checking. Okay. Dog the bounty hunter up in there. He's the dog. The big bad. Why is my one dying? And oh my. See? It's fixed. Can my cannon die, please? Are you serious? He gets it and I don't? Why? Oh, Vayne. This Vayne is sucking. Big time. So the Vayne is a mid AD carry player with 1 game of Vayne. Why would you pick Vayne? Explain this. Explain this to me. So I will say to the YouTube audience, so my weekend was really good. We basically, Queen Player and Maya are still there for this whole week. I'm picking them up, I think, on Friday. Basically, it was a big family get-together. One of Queen Pleb's family passed away about 3 months ago. So it's kind of, it was kind of a, it was a sending off to that person. It wasn't like a funeral and stuff. But it was a sending off to them, a big family get together, about 30 family members. Queen Pleb's family is massive, by the way. Like, I was actually asked the question because I've always said I've got a really small family. So last night they were like, okay, go through your family. Yeah, in total, including cousins and everything, there's 10 people in my family. 10. In terms of extended, including my father, mother, there's 13 people in my family. 13. Queen Pleb, this was Queen Pleb's mum's side, and it wasn't everybody. There was about 30 people there. And on her dad's side, there's again another roughly like 30 people at least. Nice. That should be a double kill. So I will say I find these family get-togethers very intense because obviously I'm from a very small family. And this is just not a norm for me. Nice, good job. That's better. So yeah, it was very intense for me. But I was mainly on Maya duty to give Queen Pleb obviously a nice time over the weekend. Because obviously it's her family. And yeah, I will say I'm shattered right now. So yesterday was the big, massive barbecue with all family members. And stuff like that. And Maya, as you probably know if you've listened to me talk about her, she's a bit reactive. She's not the best with other dogs, and she's also not good with little boys. That basically, there's been a decent amount of little boys, and we don't honestly know why, that have actively tried to scare Maya, like jump in front of her and go rah. So she has a distrust of them. Nice. And there was a bunch of little boys running around. No one was telling them maybe stop running around where the dog is. So Maya was a bit yeah. I just had to control her basically for about a 3-4 hour period of a barbecue when she was tied to me. That was quite intense. I love obviously my puppy dog and I wanted Queen Pleb to have a good time, but I'm tired. So I drove home last night to basically give myself a good night's sleep before streaming again. But yeah, that was quite intense. All right, we got our death cap. Honestly, a 12-minute death cap is fine. That's what I mean. Like, I wouldn't go death cap first unless you have that good early game. If you don't get death cap like at 15 minutes, I wouldn't, like before, well, 13, 15 minutes, I wouldn't get it. Oh, that burst! Woo! I didn't honestly expect. I honestly did not expect to burst him that hard. I obviously when it's happened in public and kids have like actively tried to scare Maya, I have shouted at kids of like, "What the hell are you doing?" And their parents are like, "Oh, sorry." It's like, bro. But I don't obviously want to tell off, you know, family members, technically, kids. Can you not int my lane, Poppy? Oh, that was just not needed, bro. This is just not needed. So unnecessary. You just don't need to do stuff like that, man. The team is making quite a lot of mistakes. Yeah. These two aren't very good. If they are a Smurf duo, they're probably just players that are only good at their role that they normally play. Vlad feels very strong, by the way, but I think obviously I'm against a guy that's also not very good at Smolder mid lane. And I think, again, where everybody keeps copying Caps, now I'm playing Smolder mid. That only works massively if a lot of the time, like, your jungler is helping you get through the game. This Sedge has not helped him at all. So,
I'm absolutely
yeah. I think I can carry this. Draven is fed, but he'll fall off. Vayne's going to only scale more. Nasus is only going to scale more. And Vlad's an absolute monster. So I think I can carry this game. As long as Lee Sin can get a good kick on Smolder when he gets to late game stacks, I think we're fine. It's Draven. Okay, so Draven's coming mid lane now. Smolder's gonna go bot. What? This Draven is so weak compared to me, it's insane. He just can't do anything. And that's the benefit of Vlad. That was Ignite on Leona too. We are completely fine. Vayne probably will die to that Smolder, judging of what I've seen this Vayne. Why are you here? You're just letting a Nasus scale for free. Maybe Draven's gonna go top because they're like, oh, well, you can't survive against the Vlad apparently. I don't know. Genuinely no idea why the Swain came mid. The Swain is 0 full. I know Sedge is underneath me somewhere, so I don't really want to... That was a really bad Draven ult. My health. No. We're outnumbered completely. We got outnumbered. Shouldn't have taken that fight. Oh well. Vayne was back. Smolder came over. I know the Vayne probably wouldn't... Oh, that's a bad Poppy. I don't think this Poppy knows the champ very well. Her engages are just unnecessary a lot of the time. Ah, the Poppy's a one-trick Vel'Koz player. Spoiler alert, that's not Vel'Koz.
I've got you. Under my skin.
I think we'll be fine later. Leno Soen, 41 months tier 1, says, hello, Mr. Gams. Hello. Hello. It's me, Mr. Gams.
Trickling progress.
Oh, really? There was a blue trinket there? Are you serious?
A harvest moon, so aptly named.
Should get this tower and then we can go help over. Oh, we have sort of 6 of the grub things. I didn't even realize.
Let's pool our efforts.
Leona missed. Leona missed a static tower. Oh my days. She genuinely missed a tower that was stationary. That's the whole enemy team. I mean, I'm going to get a tier 2 because, like, tier 2 for Vlad. Yes, please. That's the Nasus probably trying to surrender because he just, for some reason, inted. I'm on my way. Beastin mucked up. No, guys, you're playing so badly. There's too much bad play going on. Like, just genuine mistakes that my team are making. It's not great. I just got to keep getting stronger. I will be able to take over, I'm pretty sure of it. I just need my team to not die at stupid times, and then we'll be okay. Poppy doesn't have ult.
Wonderful. Let it go.
Swain just arrives at the weirdest times. He should not be leaving Anasis at all.
I've got you under my skin.
So weird. Smolder has... Oh, I've been TC'd. Smolder's got 225. We're winning this fight, though. Fight, 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 fight. Swain is irrelevant, man. It's the Smolder. You can be terrible at Smolder, but if you get to 225 stacks, you're a massive threat. It's so annoying. Kill him! He missed position like mad! GG! Alright, Baron. You can Baron, easily. Nasus, Vayne, Poppy can go Baron, no? Thanks, D-Dum. Oh, they're not doing Baron. They could have. Alright, that was a really bad fight, and we still aced them. We aced them, and 3 of us survived. Nasus, again, the Swain has played this game completely wrong. He kept leaving. You're leaving and letting a Nasus get to 650 stacks in 22 minutes. That's craziness. So I'm a massive distraction for the enemy team, and then Nasus can just go on a bonking spree. Vayne needs to be careful. Swain once again. Presumably he's just not a Swain player. No, Raymond's dead. Oh, that was a really good kick. Oh, this stupid execute, man. You can be so nice. Oh, you killed him. You can be so bad at Smolder, but because your execute is just so OP, you could just kill everything. It's so annoying. Execute mechanics are always very controversial. He did flash. Because you're never, like, you know, it's the whole premise to me of, like, I want to feel like I'm outskilled by something. You're not being outskilled by being touched, literally, by one little, tiny little thing when you're at a certain percentage. It's like, well, I'm dead. Alright, okay, that's a really good question of the day. What is worse, a revive mechanic, so like Akshan, or an execute mechanic? They're both very annoying. What's worse? That's a really good question. I think the revive mechanic is worse. But they're both not great. But his damage. is high. Nasus is overstaying.
Let it all
We should do Baron right now. The benefit of having a raid boss, and he's still getting kills. Let's go. Again, this, as I said earlier, is Swain just played this game so wrong. He kept leaving a Nasus in lane phase. Cool. It could be Zonya's. Because obviously I need to get to the back line of Smolder and Draven, and to get there I have to take a lot of damage.
a harvest
So maybe
so apt.
maybe a Zonya's. Need level 16. What the heck? Why are these random pink wards? They have so many. Just random. While we're a bit split, you have to be careful because they will go for like a crazy hard engage knowing we're split.
The clock thickens.
Oh, sorry. Oh, what a whiff! Oh, what a whiff! That was Leona ult and Smolder ult. Not Smolder ult, Sedge ult. Really? Draven mucked up. GG. That Draven really mucked up his positioning. Stupid champion. He literally just, because everyone was low, he just had to press W and he got like 3 kills. Anyway, there we go. First game of the day. We take those. Thank God the Swain, that's all I've got to say. This Swain, I'd say the Swain lost them that game. I think, again, our scaling was better regardless, but the fact that the Swain is 0 and 8 and just let a Nasus get to God status so early, yeah. The Swain just didn't really know what to do. But the thing is, because like you might be like, oh, the Swain kept showing up in mid lane or showing up at early like fights. I also don't think a Swain could have done anything to a Nasus in a 1v1 anyway. So I think it was just a bad pick. Because the Swain was probably like, oh, I've got a group because I can't stop a Nasus. But actively grouping and then not achieving anything was giving Nasus even more farm. Because think about it, when Swain is in lane, at least there's some positive pressure going on the Nasus, but he can't like Q stack all of them completely for free. But when Swain isn't even there, he can take his time and literally Q every single minion last hit and gain all the stacks possible. So yeah, we take those. So we gain 21. If we win, we hopefully get promoted. We go 939, 30k damage. So again, I'm happy with how I played against Smolder. Bit of a silly champion, but it's just the nature of the champ. The enemy team even didn't, with them being duo, they didn't even use like, oh, put the Smolder, like, gank the Vlad a lot with the duo Sedge. They just didn't really do that. The Sedge went bot lane a lot. The thing is, bot lane was already going to go well because it's a Draven versus a Vayne in lane phase. So you didn't really need a Sejuani to go there as well. So yeah, overall, pretty nice. We'll take that. We just had to work well together. And what I'm also very happy with the Nasus, notice, top laners, he didn't split push the entire game on Nasus because he knew he didn't need to. We win the game by grouping as 5, that a Nasus and a Vlad gets onto their backline. They can't deal with both of us. They can kind of deal with one of us with CC and their damage, but they can't deal with both. So it's very good the Nasus recognized that and didn't do a very typical top lane thing of, oh, I'm just split pushing, sorry team, you don't have me in team fights. Nasus is not known as a team fighting champ, but there are examples like this game. It is the better thing to do. But anyway, that's going to be it. If you guys enjoyed first game of the week, do throw a like on the video, throw a comment, throw a subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Call down the reckoning to bring back hope and peace. Restore our glory to live forever. Bring down the dark regime. I know how to unleash eternal.